There's a possibility of lasting fulfillment, true happiness, that's not dependent on circumstances. As long as your happiness is dependent on circumstances, it changes. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad. But you always have to keep running on the wheel for the happy times. And try to run away from the bad ones. But it doesn't work.
The exercise we did yesterday with What Are You Afraid to Lose brought up a huge variety of things from various aspects of my life, none of which I probably wasn't fully aware of, but certainly there were things that I probably never actually said out loud.
Yes.
And my partner of that, I can't see her at the moment, can vouch for there was a lot of emotion and a lot of different topics. What I don't really understand is, what do I do now?
So what brought you here?
A desire for more stillness or peace. I tend to operate on a very fast hamster wheel a lot of the time, and I'm tired now. Very tired.
You ready to get off the wheel?
Yeah.
If you got off the wheel, what would you have?
Probably a lot of dizziness, first of all.
Yeah, but that's here already, so.
What would I have? I have no idea.
But it's calling you. Something unknown is calling you to get off the wheel. And you notice all the things you're afraid of losing. That's what keeps you on the wheel. Is it worth it? That's what you investigate. Everything you're afraid of losing, is it worth it? Is it giving you happiness and fulfillment? No. Then, even if you're afraid of losing it, you leave it behind. So if in this moment you leave behind everything that hasn't given you happiness and fulfillment, what's left?
What about things that sometimes give you happiness and fulfillment and other times that sort of double-edged sword?
Happiness and fulfillment is something that doesn't come and go. It's not about...
Okay.
It's not about good times.
I told you I'm beginning. I'm new to this, right? Okay.
No, it's really, we think that's right. That's how we all start. We do something because it makes us feel good, but it doesn't last. So you got to try it again. But the next time, it's not quite as good as the first time, ever. First time's really the rush. And then you do it again, then you do it again, and pretty soon you have a habit of doing it again and trying to milk it for something. But it doesn't give you fulfillment. There's a possibility of lasting fulfillment, true happiness, that's not dependent on circumstances. As long as your happiness is dependent on circumstances, it changes. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad. But you always have to keep running on the wheel for the happy times. And try to run away from the bad ones. But it doesn't work.
And how do you let go of some of the bad ones? And
It's not about that. It's like you don't just run on the wheel with 3 legs.
I have 8 most of the time.
Yeah.
It goes real fast.
This is getting off the wheel. It's called a wheel of suffering. But you have to examine it for yourself. You can't believe what Gangaji and I say. You can't believe what you read. Examine for yourself. Is this making me happy? Is this bringing me fulfillment? If it is, keep going. If it isn't, stop. Find what's real. And that doesn't mean changing anything on the outside in your life. It all might change, or none of it might change. That's not where freedom is. That's not where fulfillment is. That's the wheel of suffering. It's expecting happiness from the changing of the outside. But it's the willingness to walk out on all of it. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. That's not your choice. That will be choiceless. You'll know either I have to leave or I have to stay. It's obvious. But it's how you are informing that role of whatever it is. How you're playing your part. What do you think you're going to get from it? What's it supposed to give you? Why are you giving your life to this role?